Foxbody Nation, how you guys doing? Hey, listen, I haven't made a video in a while. I want to make you guys another quick video here. Not a whole lot on updates, or as far as any updates go on this car. Obviously the hood's not on, you can see that. I need to go out and get some clips for it. These things right here, these clips that hold the hinge to the firewall broke on mine. They were rusted out. I had a hard time finding them, believe it or not. All the auto parts stores and stuff were out of them, or they were stolen and stuff. But it is a unique M8 metric bolt with a 1.25 thread pitch. So these are the speed nuts or cage nuts, you want to call it. And these were busted. I had to find these just so I can get the hood on. So be doing that, and also be doing the fuel pump. So we'll be doing that soon. We'll be doing the fuel pump install soon. But this video, we're going to do something a little bit different, guys. This time I want to give you guys a shout out and give you guys a thank you, another thank you. But I'm going to show you guys some of the pictures that other viewers and other folks have sent me. So what I've learned from this channel is that other people are, I guess, highly motivated by the stuff we're doing here. They're going out and they're working on their projects, and they're actually taking time out of their day to send me pictures and stories of their cars, and I think that is the coolest thing. So please keep it up. There's a bunch of them, and I've picked maybe 4 or 5 here that I'm going to share with you guys. I thought it'd be cool just to take some time out and maybe share with you guys some of the readers, or so the viewers' rides, right? So yeah, we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. I want to show you guys some pictures of some other cool rides that people have sent me. And man, this is some really good looking cars, and I wish mine looked half as good as half of these. But if I didn't, if you sent me stuff and I didn't get you, I apologize. There's, like I said, there's some others, a lot more things that people have sent me that we will get to. And this is something I'm kind of new at, and we're going to try it out here. So I'm going to do a little spin-off here, and we're going to be doing a little bit more videos on other fox bodies, other people's projects, and frankly stuff that may not even be fox bodies. And we're going to use this Trino back here soon. So there's going to be a lot more stuff coming. I'm going to try to spin out a little bit more and try to make more videos. And yeah, let's get to it. So first up on the list, we have a Scott Rowe and his black 89 hatchback. This is a BA car. It's a black on black, and it's a mean looking car. He is building this for his 10-year-old son. So guys, this is one lucky 10-year-old because this is a nice little 89 hatch this guy's got. So if you can't see, you see the picture, Scott is putting in a Team ZK member. He has put some Scott Rod fat panels. He smoothed the fender wells in it, and he'll be putting in a Coyote motor. So that is really rad. Keep it up, man. He's got a kind of a funny story in how he picked up the car. Like me, I found my 86 here from a guy that really just gave up on it. And guys, this is the best time, or the best deal you can ever get on a car, is preying on the weak. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's kind of true. You find people out there who have just given up. They want it gone. That's the best time to buy. A lot of times these guys are just one step to making it run perfect, and unfortunately they're missing out. But you know what, if they love the car that much, they wouldn't have given up to begin with. So anyways, like Scott, he had found a it's 89 from a buddy he had in the Air Force, and he bought it for like $2,400, and he had apparently gone over his head, couldn't get it running quite right, and Scott offered him $500 bucks for the car, and the guy was like, you know what, fine. He was about to take it to the scrapyard anyways, $500, just take it. He ran to the bank, gave him the money, and here it is. And I believe you know, 1 or 2 parts later, cleaning this and that throttle body, who knows, he got it running, and the rest is history. So Scott, thank you so much for sending in your pictures of your cool 89. We much appreciate it. Next on the list is a Joe Turnus. Joe sent me. He was actually, he may have been one of the first persons that sent me a video at all, or pictures. You know, reached out to me off my channel, and Joe reached out to me, like a lot of other viewers. They've reached out to me because they're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. A lot of them are doing it at the same time I'm doing it. So they're actually kind of following along. Not that it was planned that way. They just so happen to be, say, doing the floor pans. I do the floor pans. You know, they so happen to be, you know, next step in a lot of the stuff is with the subframe connectors, so they do that as well. So Joe's doing the same thing. He's building this really cool 86 T-top that had a lot of the same problems my car had. He had rust issues in the floor pans because of the T-tops. It's common with the T-tops, guys. So he's gone through the floor, he's replaced the floor, he's done subframe connectors, and he's building this car to be a badass autocross machine. So this guy has plans of putting in a Cobra IRS rear suspension. So as you can see, Joe is a four-eyed lover. He's got a really cool T-top car that he's been autocrossing, and check out his absolutely gorgeous convertible he's been building too. So Joe is truly a fox body and a four-eyed lover. So I'm going to read you real quick what Joe sent me. I thought this is a pretty cool story. In fact, like most people I meet on here, they've all got really cool stories, and I think that's been half the fun of making this channel. Is everybody's got a cool story to tell, man. He bought the car back in 2013. He sold it a couple years later to buy his wife an engagement ring. The summer, she asked if he had looked it up and to see if he could buy it back. So he was lucky enough to track it down and he ended up buying the car back. 3 people owned it, and in the last 2 years he had sold it. So it had gone in and out of a few hands, and apparently, luckily, he found the car and got his car back in his hands where it belongs. So he's been trying to get it back to what it was before and kind of take off some of the mods that the previous owner did. Nothing too fast, nothing crazy, just kind of bring it back to stock. And he still drives the car 40 miles to work every day. So he has no plans of making a full race car, but this dude is driving his car, so that is awesome. So yeah, thank you for that, Joe. Next on the list is a Chris Mowry from Kentucky. Hello, Chris. How are you doing today? I love your white T-top car. It is pretty B.A. I'm going to read this guys to you because I'm going to read this to you guys because I think his story is pretty cool. My name is Chris Mowry from Kentucky. I want to say first off, your videos are on point, dude. And you do an awesome job and learned so much from me you don't even know. I'm emailing because I wanted to tell you about my project I'm getting ready to start and what I've got going on. My oldest son just went to the Navy. He is deployed, and his dream car is a fox body Mustang because I have had 3 fox bodies when he was younger growing up. He's 19 now. He had such a good time cruising and doing burnouts and donuts. He has saved his money and bought himself an 85 fox body with 70,000 original miles. The car is carbureted. All in all, it's in very good shape. There's a little bit of rust, so there's not much though. It has a mild cam, headers, H-pipe, flow masters all the way out. What I can do is start recording videos in the car and start doing project builds on it myself, which is cool. Go for it. You should do it. Any input on that would be great if you can. So he says his son's already ordered a shifter for it. He plans on driving from Kentucky to California, and he wants to do as much of it as possible before his son comes back from the Navy from San Diego. So he is working on this car for his son. When he gets back, they're going to be taking a trip in it, and I think that is super rad. So, man, thank you, Christopher, for sharing this with me. Last but not least, check out Jesus Guzman's nice silver 86 4-eyed. Guys, this is a clean looking car, and if you look under the hood, oh my gosh, it looks awfully familiar. So he reached out to me. He's had the car for quite a few years, but he's done obviously a lot of work to the motor and a lot of the trick flow parts on it that mine has. In fact, when he sent me the pictures, I thought there was stuff that looks oddly familiar. And I know that when he saw the videos, he obviously saw a connection with the trick flow setup and sent it my way. His is probably a little bit cleaner, quite a bit cleaner than mine. But that is a awesome looking 86, and man, thank you so much for sending me those pictures. He sent me a whole bunch of stuff. It is an extremely clean car. I would be more than happy to drive that thing for him or buy it from him if he ever decided to sell it. So guys, one last thing, if you're like me, you like to binge watch YouTube videos, and if you're like me, you like to watch a lot of Mustang fox body stuff, as much stuff as you can. I wanted to share with you real quick some of the things that I watch when I'm back in my office and I'm done editing these videos. I like to sit back and watch other people's YouTube channels as well. I love watching other people's projects. I love watching people in their garage wrenching. It's so personal having the camera in one spot in one place doing what somebody loves to do. All the video editing, all the commercialness is taken out of it, and it's become very personal. That's what makes these YouTube channels so awesome to me, man. And it's freedom, internet freedom at its best. But I wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff that I watch, as well as some channels that you may want to check out if you are like me, like to sit back and binge watch fox body stuff every night. First off, man, check out 50 Tucson. 50 Tucson. Tucson? Man, he is a grassroots fox body, old school racer. This guy obviously knows his stuff. He's been around for quite a while, and he builds them to race. And this guy has lots of fox bodies, and he loves bang shifted, and that is his love and his passion is, you know, triggering these things up. You can tell he can work on these things in his sleep. He clearly knows his cars, guys. If you like watching guys just wrench on these, making these raw engines the way they were back in the day, you really just run down the track, that's the way to do it, man. He's not doing any crazy force induction, big builds, big strokers. This guy is a just work on it and make it fast with what you got in your garage, and he does, man. These cars are fast, and he's a bang shifting fool. He's got lots of cars, he's got lots of cool projects, and he puts out a lot of videos too, so he updates quite a bit. I love watching his videos. I think they're super rad. Just91LX, he's my buddy from down the street here. He's actually local, not down the street, but he's in the same area. We ran across each other on YouTube without even knowing that he was even in the vicinity of me, and ended up being the same Fox Body Club. Check out his build, guys. He's doing a 351 Windsor. He has an on-3 turbo kit. He's scrapping that out. He's scrapping the 302 and putting a 351, but keeping the on-3 turbo. So he's going to go with a 351 boosted machine. That's going to be pretty cool when it's done. It's going to be super fast. So watch that. Nolen Builds. This is guy. He reached out to me on email, and you know, just kind of say hi and show me his project. I ended up watching some of his videos, and the thing that struck me about his is how just raw, down to earth this guy is, and he goes out to a field, and no shit, picks up his car. He's buying back a car that he had once owned before, and he was buying it back, and he located it and was able to start it. Rode his bike to pick up the car, started it up, and drove it home, and now he's just going to town wrenching on it. So his channel is really young, and he's starting it up, but nonetheless, it is super awesome, and it's super honest, and I dig it. So check that out. Stroker Coop, man, if you guys are into the Fox, you've probably seen it. Most of you guys probably know these channels, but Stroker Coop, check him out. He is doing a coyote swap, but he has done a very good job in explaining the swap. That's one thing that I haven't seen much on. A lot of people are doing it. Not a lot of people are taking time to stop and videoing and explaining it. So check out Stroker Coop. He's rad. Foxcast Media. That's another one that's coming up. I do subscribe to him. I don't watch a lot of videos yet, but I will be. But Foxcast Media is something you should check out if you are primarily just looking to watch Fox Body stuff. So that's it, guys. Hey, listen, keep them coming, man. I get lots of stuff sent to me. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is only including things that have been sent to me via email outside of YouTube completely. But the things that are sent to me in YouTube and the other people's projects sent to me on even Facebook or on the North Texas Fox Body Club. There's a lot of cool guys, a lot of cool cars, a lot of talent, and I want to try to capture that and send it to you so you've got more stuff to watch. And you don't get bored watching other people's crap. You can only watch Fox Body stuff, because I know that's why you're here. I know that's what we want to bring you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and make sure to follow me on Instagram. We'll see you next time.